Hello. In this session, we are going to discuss the features of report. So data means so little without right tools to interpret it. That's why P offers suites of analytics that helps you to understand data without getting overwhelmed. Use different types of fil- filters, sort data columns, or you can even schedule the report for later. You can download the summary as well along with the details report where you can share them with your team as well. So these options are available onto all the reports that are available in the software. So let's check the option that is available for each report. So currently we are going to discuss for the travel report. So onto the travel report, we have the filters that need to be configured as well. Like the company selections need to be done as well based on the company. You need to select the branch for which you need to get the analytics report for. So based on the selections, you will get the information listed of the vehicle, and likewise you can select for the vehicles group which are created, or you can filter it out with the vehicle type as well as vehicle brand and model. So based on the selections of the filter, you can select the date as well. That is, if you want to get the analytics report for today, then you can select today. Likewise, for yesterday, this week, last 7 days, this month, last month, and custom range can be selected as well. For the custom range, you need to select one date, and based on that, if you hover the mouse, and based on that, you can select the another date as well. So from date and to date can be defined like that, and likewise timing can be selected as well. So based on that, you can apply the filter, and accordingly you can set the time over here. Now based on that, you can search the vehicles from the vehicle selection, and also you can refresh the reload the selections of the vehicle. That is, if you have wrongly selected any vehicle, then you can simply refresh it. Likewise, if you want to select all the vehicles, then you can simply select on all button. Now apart from that, we have the option for XLS summary as well as summary with detailed information as per the likewise for PDF, that is summary and summary with detail. So when the summary with and summary with details are clicked over here, then the report will get downloaded. So let's check that parameter as well. So based on the selections of the summary report, you will get the summary information, that is from the total distance that were traveled by the total vehicles that are selected, and the each vehicle's information will be reflected as a summary information. Now apart from that, if the summary with detailed information is selected and downloaded, based on the selection of the vehicle, you will get the summary plus detailed information into this report. That is, this report will give the information of table of content with the table summary information, and also the summarization start from the uh, travels, that is summary information, that is summary detailed distance will be reflected over here, and also the each vehicle summarization report will be reflected over here. Likewise, for the detailed report, you can find the detailed information for each vehicle that will be available with its summary record that are available. This report can be identified with the detailed information. Now apart from that, from the table of content, if you want to navigate to view the direct detail for a particular vehicle, that can be done as well. That is, if you want to view the detail for any vehicle, then you can simply click on that, so it will navigate to you directly on that particular vehicle detail information. Let's check the features of the report. Now based on this filter selection, you can apply it for the records for the summary record. So based on the selections and applying the filters, you will find the summary informations of this report. Now as I mentioned, you can download the summary as well as the summary with details information from the summary report as well. So likewise, the reports can be downloaded into software. Now apart from that, if you want to show the or hide the column, that can be done as well. That is, based on the selections of the column, you can select those that columns will be reflected, and hidden columns will not be reflected in the list. So let's apply that filter. So now based on the selections of the column that you want to view, only those column will be reflected over here. So likewise, you can set the ascending and a descending options as well. That is, if you want to get the running informations into the descending format, then that can be done as well. So like that, you can sort out the report for the time being, and based on that, you can view the information according to your convenience. Now, based on the selections of the date and a time, you can view this information. Now, apart from these filters that is configuration need to be done over here. Now, apart from that, if you want to view the if you want to set the default configuration, that can be done as well. That is with the setting option. So when you click on the setting button, you will get an option for column that need to be sort out, and also you can make that as a showable and hidden information by selecting this column option, show column option. So likewise, you can get the informations of the set the filters for the default filters for this report, and also you can set the sortable information. So in that case, if you have selected a sortable for two columns, and based on that you can set the priority. If you want to set this priority, and you can also set the ascending and a descending information. So if you want the vehicle as a descending order with the first priority, then that can be viewed accordingly. So this filters can be set as a configuration as a default file. So based on this, you can set your default option for viewing this report. Now apart from that, we have the schedule report informations as well. So let's check the parameter that is available in the schedule report. Now when you click on the schedule, you will get an option to create a new schedule report. So when you click on the create button, you will get an option where the filters need to be selected. Accordingly, you can select the vehicles you want to get the schedule report for, and likewise you can schedule the report. Now let's try to understand each parameters for schedule report. So here onto the relative type, you can get informations of today. That is based on the selections of a today, schedule type can be set as a daily or repeat every time. That can be selected. So based on repeat every time, that can be selected for every uh, as per your convenience for what interval you need to get this schedule report on your timing. So likewise, you can set for the daily as well as the repetitive info every time, and report generation time need to be specified over here from the drop down. So based on the time selection, you will get the today's report on a daily basis. Now apart from that, if you want to get the yesterday's report on a daily basis, that can be done as well. So based on the selections of a yesterday report, you can get the report generation time set. You need to set the report generation time, and based on that timing, you will get the yesterday's records onto your schedule report. Now likewise, if you want this week record, then you need to select relative type as a this week, and based on that, on every week you will get this report. So you need to define the day on which you need to receive this schedule report. So that specification can be done based on the selections of the weekdays, and also the timing need to be specified over here. Likewise, you can set for the last week informations as well. So if you want to get last week records on every week, that can be selected as well. That is based on the weekday selection. Now apart from that, if you want to get last 7 days record, that can be selected as well based on the selections of the date you want to receive the schedule report. The last 7 days will be calculated. Now apart from that, if you want to get this month record as a schedule report, that can be selected as well. That is on a specific date, you will get the schedule report for records for this month information. So if you have selected one date, then on that date you will get whole month information as by selecting this month record. And likewise, if you want to get the last month record on a specific date, then that can be selected as well. So like that, the relative filters works into software. Now, as we have specified the report generation time, so based on that timing, you will receive the report. Now, apart from that, we have the time zone option. That is, if the users are from different time zones, Then you can select the time zone accordingly from the list. And now let's check the another parameter, that is report type. So here for the individual report, there are different parameters, that is report type. That is summary, daily and detailed. Likewise for other scheduling report, you can get the other parameters as well. So like that you can select accordingly as per your convenience. Now we have the option that is action type, that is email and FTP. So let's check for the email schedule report. That is based on the selection of the email, you need to enter the email address on which you need to receive the schedule report. Likewise, the subject can be entered, that is the subject in which you need to receive the schedule report. And based on that, you can customize your message as well, as you want to customize your specific message that will be reflected in the body of the mail. So like that, you can get the email setup for schedule report, and also you can do the FTP process. That is, if you have FTP server, then you have to enter the host address as well as the port information. Also, you need to specify username and password, and also the folder name in which this report need to be available. So based on this scheduling, you will get this report onto this folder. Now apart from this, we have the file type that need to be received over here. So in that case, XLS and a PDF files can be received via scheduled report. So you can select one apart from this. Now here we have the option for report name, which will be helpful for the identifications of the report that you create for the scheduled report. So that need to be entered over here. Now apart from that, we have the option for advanced configuration. Now, as we have done the setting for default setting for the summary reports, likewise you can customize your options for scheduled report as well. So likewise, if you want to view and set your customized report, that can be done likely, and you can show the information as well as you can hide those information, and can manage your scheduled report accordingly by saving this advanced configuration. Now by saving this record, your schedule type will get saved into software, and based on the event, you will receive the schedule type from the software. So let's check some example, that is we have created one schedule report, and based on that the subject that is listed out over here and from which mail ID you have received this will be reflected over here, and also the body message that will be reflected which was customized, and also the report name, that is detail or daily or a summary information according to the time that we have set. So like this, the filters and the features of the reports works into software and helpful for your configuration. Thank you.